Hey guys, so in honor of it being January 1st, I decided to do my first time. That's not what you're thinking. I know. Okay, so my first kiss. Thing is, my first kiss was a surprise. I like to joke and say it was taken from me, but yeah, because it was by surprise. So seeing this guy, he's actually a really good friend of mine, and so we were dating for like a while or whatever. I think we were already dating for at least, I think, 6 months. 6 months. This was all the way in eighth grade. Yeah. We were dating for 6 months. Friends always like tried to make us, because we both haven't lost our first kiss yet. And so, me and him were hanging out with our friend, and I had to go home. And so we got to my porch, to my front door on the porch, and so I was about to go inside, and as soon as I opened my screen door, he said my name, and so as soon as I looked at him, he kissed me. That's how my first kiss went down. It went down in front of my door. First date. Alright, so fast forwarding, I was still with the guy. We were together already for a year. And it was a day after his birthday. And we went to the city and we went shopping. And we literally spent almost the entire day. We went to the mall and we hung out there for a long time, and he bought all his birthday presents and stuff for himself. And then we had to walk a little bit to we had to walk to Guitar Center. And any of you subscribers that know where I live, and you guys are my friends, and you guys know the city I'm talking about, Sioux Falls, yeah, we had to walk from the mall to Guitar Center, and then, because we were only in 8th grade, we didn't know how to drive then, so, yeah, and then we ran across the street to Walmart. Then his mom picked us up from Walmart, and then she drove us down to, I don't remember, but the reason why she picked us up was because we had to be driven there because we couldn't walk. So, and then she came back, and then she dropped us off at Barnes & Noble, and then we chilled there for a little bit. Then we walked to Walmart, which wasn't that far from Barnes & Noble, because it was Barnes & Noble and then Walmart, yeah, so it wasn't far. And then we went back to the mall, so we had to run across the street. Literally, we couldn't use the crosswalks because they were confusing to us then. And so all we did was we waited for it to be clear and for cars to be kind of far away, and we just booked it. Yeah. And then we went from the mall all the way to the movies, which is literally, I think, a mile and a half. Don't remember, but we had to do a lot of running across streets to get to the theater. And we watched a Catherine Heel movie. I don't remember which one it was. It's where she gets pregnant and stuff yeah, I don't know. We were weird. There was nothing else at the theater at the time, so yeah. And we had to wait there after the movie was over. The movie got over at like 11:30, and then we freaking had to wait in front of the theater for till like 2 o'clock in the morning. So, and then it takes us an hour to get back to where I live, and so I was home really late. And my parents on a date with him again because we stayed up really late. Oh, it's because it's mom. Yeah. First time swearing. Okay. First time swearing was when me and my sister, we were playing with these rolled up newspapers. They had like a rubber band on them, and we were like, we had 2 couches, one right here, one right here, and I could hide on the side of one, and she was on the, yeah, and so I peeked around the corner and I saw her, and I was like, oh shit, and she looked at me and she started laughing, and I started laughing, and I was so glad. And my mom didn't hear it at the time. This is before she got married, so it's just my mom and us. And I was so glad my mom didn't hear me. I think I was 8 when I said my first swear word. Yeah. So yeah, now I swear like a sailor. Holy jeez. I'm trying not to so much in my videos though. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, we laughed for like an hour after that. That was pretty stupid. First hair dye. Okay, well, I'll answer this in like 2 ways, because, yeah, I think when they asked, I don't know if they meant my first crazy hair color or my first like actual time dyeing my hair. The first time I actually dyed my hair was when I dyed it this like amber color, like an amber maroon kind of color, but then it faded to brown. So yeah, I did that over my black hair, and it took, but that was because I never had any mess up in my hair before. So yeah, and now I do. My hair's like dead, like just I don't know. Okay, it's dead. And then my first crazy hair color was red. Yeah, I know, I'm back to red. But my first crazy hair color was red, but it was only like on my bangs and underneath my hair, and that was when my hair was actually like this long on its own, without the help of extensions. So yeah. My first anime. Okay. My first anime ever was Death Note, and I started watching that when I was like 12, and yeah, and so that was my first anime. I still have a bag, a Death Note bag, and then I have the DVDs, the first season. My first heartbreak happened when I was 13 years old, because I was with that guy for a year and a half, so almost 2 years, but it ended. My first concert was a Family Force 5 concert, and I noticed a lot of these firsts happened in that relationship. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, during that concert, I got kicked in the head from someone crowd surfing. That was not fun. Yeah. My first detention happened in 6th grade. And my only detention, actually, because I'm a pretty good kid, believe it or not. But the whole reason why she gave me a detention was because I didn't want to play a game during class. I wanted to read in reading class, and I didn't want to play the game they were playing, so she gave me a detention for that. Yeah. First tweet. My first tweet, I actually took a screenshot, and so like I memorized it. My first tweet ever is really dumb. It was just being bored. Last one for sport. I actually have participated in sports when I was younger. Only 2 of them though. But my first sport I ever did was softball, and I actually went through the entire season, I think. Yeah, I went through the entire season of softball, and I sucked, and girls made fun of me, and that was 5th grade, but that was all my first times. But I love you guys so much. Okay, so stay beautiful, stay awesome, just the way you are.